I think it's time to introduce the Groovy Goat and what the Groovy Goat stands for. So, first of all, it doesn't have to do with being the greatest of all time. I do not consider myself the greatest of all time. I consider myself great, and I have a lot of great qualities, but the GOAT does not stand for that in my signature. So it started, if you've heard me laugh, I have a very goaty laugh at times. If I get the gigs, I get a laugh that's very goaty. Okay? Not to mention, I do a pretty good goat. Yeah. Okay? I do it. So, for my birthday, for the past few years since my spiritual awakening, I go on a hike, and this year I took somebody very special to me, and we were having such a good time. And during the hike, I got the major gigs, and that laugh came out. And she was like, "You sound like a goat," and I was like, "I'm the Groovy Goat," and it just hit, because it has a deeper meaning. I look at myself as somebody who has not given up. I just keep going. I just don't stop. No matter what happens in my life and no matter what obstacles are thrown at me, I continue to climb the mountain, just like the goat that is on the side of the mountain, just doing his thing. And to me, that's a goat laughing. Like, that is a goat laughing. Like, if I hear a goat, it's not because they're afraid. It's not because they are in danger. It's because they're laughing. That's a goat laugh to me. Like, I'm going to look at something as a positive, and that goat just living its best life. It's the best goaty life, you know? And then you see these goats, like, on the side of a mountain. There's a meme. I've seen it. And it says something about, like, the determination behind this goat, and this goat is just, like, chilling on, like, one little itty bitty rock on the side of the mountain, and he's just there, one leg up, just goating, you know? And as I was thinking about this Groovy Goat situation and where it really stems from, and I want to be the goat. I want to be the goat that doesn't give up, and the goat that continues to go to the top of the mountain. They just don't give up. No matter what happens, they are getting to the top of the mountain by themselves, laughing the whole way, finding joy. That's what the Groovy Goat is. It's me going to the top of the mountain and never giving up. And I want to share my story on how I didn't give up despite the obstacles that have been thrown at me. And I'm sure that a lot of us are in that situation or position, or have been going through whatever, where it's just a shit storm. Like, things are just being thrown at you, like, every moment. Like, you feel like you don't win. Like, you're just being knocked down. I've been there. It happens. I mean, today I've had, stuff thrown at me that's like, no, that could easily set me back. That could easily take me down a notch, could easily put me backwards, but I choose not to. I choose to use it as motivation to get me to that next level, that next rock, closer to the top of the mountain, because my overall goal is just to help people. And find joy. I want to help people heal. I want to help people show up, show up for life. You don't have to be stuck. You don't have to stay at the bottom of the mountain. You have a whole mountain to climb, and you can do it. And you can do it on your own, with guidance, laughing, without fear. And fear will hold you back. Fear will keep you down at the bottom of the mountain, because it held me down at the bottom of the mountain. And sometimes fear gets in the way, and I get stuck. And I have to just my way out, you know? And that's what the Groovy Goat is. The Groovy Goat is here to help you find your way to the top of the mountain. And we're going to do it together. The goat doesn't have to be alone. The goat can have other goats along with it. I'm not the only goat. I'm not the only groovy goat. I mean, I'm pretty groovy. But you can be a goat too. Get to the top of the mountain. There's room. There's room for us to climb the mountain together. And it's a beautiful, beautiful journey. So yeah, that's what the goat is, guys. I'm not out here just trying to be the greatest of all time. I'm out here trying to show people that you can get to the top of the mountain too. And it's so worth it. So worth it. The joys at the top of the mountain are magnificent. And on the way, the things you experience, the joys that you find, the happiness that you don't give up finding is there, and it's beautiful. And that's what this is about. So pay attention. Pay attention. Follow along. Join me in being goaty. Okay? Who brought the goat to work? So if you see me goating, goat along with me. All right? Don't be afraid to goat. Let your goat shine.